Hi there guys, I'm Chris Bowden and welcome back to the shop where we're doing episode 54 on Project Archi. Today, we're not actually putting anything together, we're smoothing. We gotta talk about your shafts. You're gonna have a pair of 3mm rods. They'll be 100mm long right now, but we're probably gonna change that and it's gonna be kind of cool. But the problem right now isn't the length of your shaft, it's the girthiness. So, you have some LM3 UU shaft bearings, and these are super cool. They look like that. These are little tiny, okay, they're right down into itty bitty bearings. This is the kind of stuff you see in like model helicopters and stuff. Inside those are ridiculously tiny ball bearings. Now you might get lucky and be able to just slip your shaft into the bearing and it just goes. But if it doesn't just go, then we've got to reduce the diameter of your shaft. We have to smooth it down a little bit and reduce the diameter. Now the way to do this would be to have it like precision centerless ground and all that. We're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is grab the same drill as last time. We're gonna chuck this in a drill. Get a good grip on it, safety check it. Wow, the run out on that. That's not okay. That's probably more from the drill than the shaft, but all right. And then you need a piece of Scotch-Brite. This is cheap and you should have this in your shop anyway. This is like the modern version of crocus cloth. It's a gentle abrasive. And this is how we're going to very slightly reduce our shaft diameter because you're too girthy, it's too much. So we just pinch this in here. And we're just working the shaft from base to tip. If you start to get too much friction, and you can see right there, the white splooge on the cloth, you can see that we are accomplishing a goal and we're removing material, which is where you want to be. Start at the tip because there's a slight chamfer on here and we want to make sure there's no burrs on that. Now, there can be a lot of friction in this. I don't recommend using any kind of lubrication for this particular step, but if you start to feel any, like if it hurts your hand, if anything hurts, then you should stop and just let it cool off. But I'm pinching that pretty hard, and like you're not gonna hurt the shaft by squeezing it, but don't set your Scotch-Brite on fire or something. So I'm just gonna give that a nice full-length polish. And then flip it around so I can get the other end. And we're removing a very, very tiny amount of material, but it doesn't take a lot. Like, don't go at this for like 20 minutes or something. You wanna, you can overdo it. Okay, now, after doing all that, you want to wipe it off because you don't want to have any particulate matter or anything like that. So after you've worked the shaft, make sure to wipe everything off and just have it be clean. You don't want any residue or whatnot. And then we'll grab one of the bearings. Oh, wow, that's way better. Look at that. That just pops right on there. And see, after you do it just one time, it gets way easier the second time. This just drops right into the hole. And now my shaft is happy, my bearing is happy, everything's beautiful. And that's how you want it to work. You want this to just with the lightest of fingertip pressure, just slide right up and down. That's great. Cool, all right. So that's everything you need to know for that particular step. If your virgin shaft can't, just like same thing here, it'll like, you can force it, but if you force it, you're gonna damage the balls. And you don't want to do that because they're really tiny, they're very delicate. The entire thing, like I'll see if I can get you a really sexy macro shot of that. So you can see right down in there, they're practically microscopic. Like this is crazy zoomed in and you can just barely see them. It's kind of hard to light deep down in the shaft like that, but you can see you're working with really tiny balls here and they will shoot right out. And if they do, the whole thing's just, you're done. You're done. If you lose your balls, you're done. So it's very important to, if you're working with the shaft set up like this, you want to be gentle. You don't want to apply anything more than just the lightest of pressure. So we're gonna do the same thing on this one. And you can see we got a lot of shmoo. And when you do this, don't stay in one spot. You want to work up and down the shaft because if you just pinch in one spot while you're doing this, you're going to make a concave bit in your shaft, and you don't want to do that. If you work it too much, you can mess it up. You can shrink it too much. In some instances, I've heard you can go blind, so it's probably a good idea if we have eye protection for this because when you're working, especially if you're incorporating power tools, you don't want to go blind. So and that should be all it takes. It doesn't, now it's different because there is a slight manufacturing variability in shafts. Like they're all, pretty much the same thing, but the sizing is a little bit different and that's okay. We just, see, we're not there yet because that's not just dropping right in. Does on this side. All right. So I got to shrink just this end a little bit more. And wipe it off. Always clean it off before you put it in the hole. That's really important. You don't want to have a gungy, contaminated, just nasty shaft and be sticking it in there because you can mess up the hole and that's going to ruin your day. This one's rolling a little rough. Yeah, that's not, let's try it with a different bearing. The bearings are usually pretty consistent. Yep, that's too much. So we're gonna keep working this shaft. I wonder if there's a better way. I'm trying to find a way. I think if I just roll this up, because I've got a lot of Scotch-Brite pad here. And I think if I just roll this up and poke that in like that, and then I can really squeeze on this. Okay. Oh, wow, that did it. Yeah, that's way better. All right, that was the solution. All right, so there's the basics of how to handle your shaft, how to give it a good polish, make sure everything's clean, and make it fit into the hole that you want to be in. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Bowden. Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.